This is a video on Bandlab automation. I got a comment on my last video, which kind of blew up. I had no idea how much views I got until I checked, and so it looks like people want to know how to use automation and how to maneuver all that. So we're gonna do a quick little tutorial and kind of explain how this all works. So we're in Bandlab. You have whatever is here on your track. If you want audio, this works with anything. You go to this little thing. It's going to be automation, so it automatically brings this line here, and this line just signals volume. For right now, it signals volume, and right here would be no volume. Right here would be the loudest. So you can see this is almost to the top, and this line is almost to the top. If we drag this to the top, it's going to be at the top, so it's going to be the loudest volume it can be. So if you want to automate the volume, you just put this little dot right here, click on any point, and then drag it. So it's going to be like a fader. You can do something like this and double click if you want an exact region to fade in. You can do this. Pretty much the same. But this really does the whole thing. So if you want a certain track to just cut out or come in really quickly, this is the way to go. So we can listen to this. You can see this is about halfway right here. And of course it's going to get louder quicker if we put it all the way to the top. If you want it to stop really suddenly, let's say at the 6 mark, just get as straight as line as possible. You can't go more than 90 degrees because it will do this kind of thing and it kind of deletes the top one. So you want to get close to 90 degrees and it should just cut off. Pretty much just muted until we bring it back in. So what you can use this for is, fading in. You can also use it for like side chaining if you wanted to do it with bass and like a kick drum. What I wish they would have is copying exact automation. You can't really do that. What you can do is copy the region, and it will let you copy the automation, but that is only if you use a region. So imagine if we did this, we copied it, so this, or Control C, we bring it over here, we paste it. It's going to ask if we paste the automation, and you say paste. Sometimes it will fix itself, and yeah, it worked pretty much. It's pretty much the same thing here. So if you wanted some side chaining, the bass coming in right after the kick, you could do a really quick something like that. You would have to copy and paste it over and over again because that's pretty much the state. There isn't really a way to copy automation that I know of, but it's not that hard. You copy enough times, you paste enough times, you'll get what you're looking for. So automation doesn't always have to be volume. It can also be, we can erase the automation, I'll erase with it. It can be pretty much any effect that you add to it. So if you add effect, let's say we add reverb, we want this kind of to all of a sudden start shimmering, feel like you're in a room. You can just click on this. This will have a little tab. Go down to mix. Mix is going to be how much it affects your track. So if it's at 0, it's gonna, you can see the thing moving. If it's at 0, it's not gonna affect it at all. If it's at the most, it's gonna affect it. Size pretty much shows how much reverb it's gonna be. If you want tons of reverb so that it goes on forever, pretty much, you're gonna put that at the top, and you can see how much you want it to affect. So you want it to start out like that, which just sounds awful. I don't ruin that. If you want it to, you can change this. You can also change the tone. You can just automate it. So you want it to slowly go into reverb. Could use that in times of, you can do the same with an EQ. If you want it to quickly, only have the highs, you can just have these cut out, all the lows cut out, cut the mids cut out, and then it would just be the highs. You can make the highs go louder. I don't know why you want to do that, but you can do that, and it's just an example. So that's automation. That's pretty much it. If you have any more questions, I will be happy to answer you or make a new video.